Okay, this one's for you, Ruth. Tell me about a moment with a family that made you think this is why I do what I do.
Oh my gosh. Just one moment?
I know. It's so hard.
Um, you know, for me, it happens with pretty much every family. It's being able to give a family an answer.
Yeah,
I mean, I love puzzles and I love helping people. And so for me, diagnostics is like the perfect combination of
right.
both of those things. With every family I work with, I get to solve a puzzle and it's a super meaningful puzzle. It's a puzzle that helps the child, it's a puzzle that helps the family. Um, I will say here, at Hopebridge, I'm in a special position where just more often than at other places I've worked, I get to see the kiddos that I diagnose actually progress through therapy. Um, just a few weeks ago, I was actually at one of our centers, and a kiddo who I diagnosed probably a little over a year ago came up to me and started interacting with me in a way that she
Wow.
definitely didn't when I diagnosed her. When I diagnosed her, she seemed totally uninterested in me, but really, she just didn't have the skills to interact socially the way that she
Mhm.
wanted to. And when I saw her a few weeks ago, she was so much more socially engaged, so much more communicative, both with me and I watched her interacting with some of the other kiddos.
That's
And I mean,
incredible.
it's so nice, right? Those skills have just really blossomed. And I got to actually see that, which is just so special for
That's
me.
amazing.
I actually this week am getting to update an evaluation for a kiddo that I diagnosed probably a year and a half ago. And that kiddo has made so much progress and is getting ready to transition to preschool.
Oh,
So
wow.
I know. I'm
Yay.
so excited to get to spend some time with him and see how much he's grown and get everything updated for him to have him ready to move to preschool.
That's so special. And I think it's important you mentioned too that not all psychologists have that opportunity. You get to diagnose and then you get to see your patients move through therapy, make those successes and graduate. So that's so special to hear from you and to experience that with your patients.
Yeah, I honestly I feel really lucky with that.
Yeah.
I think I just, a lot of times I don't necessarily know a ton about what happens to kiddos after they leave me. And even here, I think I've also had more families here who will come back after the eval and just give me a little update, tell me
Yeah.
something like a new fun thing that their kiddo is doing. And that's always really fun and really exciting for me. It it just sort of reminds me of the long-term impact, how impactful this work can be. And also just I don't know, I really love hearing all the, like, sassy things that kids are doing.
Yes. And like now that we have taught them how to use their words, they are using them and we
Oh
love
my oh
it.
my gosh, I know. I'm just
Amazing.
hearing some of them, I'm like, "Okay, I might have to just, like, adopt that." Some of
Uh-huh.
the ways that they are just using their words are so cute, so
Right?
fun. It's like,
Noted.
"Okay,
I'm
you are"
storing that for later. I'm going to use that
right?
phrase later.
Yes, exactly.
No, I think
I
that's
know.
so special. And, you mentioning that you get to see the families as they progress through therapy, it lines up as well with some of my special moments, which you were like, just one. That's exactly what I thought when I read this question too. I would align as well though and just say it's the moments that you see that families never thought they were going to see, like when families finally see the moment they're asking for something and they're using words that they never thought they were going to be able to, or the moment that they're able to go into the grocery store and not tantrum, because we wanted XYZ thing or whatever it may be, little or small, they're big to the family. Those moments are big to the family and the child. And that's why we do what we do. Um, Same with our clinicians. So I am fortunate to work with our BCBAs as well. And so I see similar kind of light bulb moments with our clinicians as well. And some of the most rewarding experiences I've ever had are talking through a clinician with a difficult case, helping them brainstorm through things that they may not have thought of, and watching that light bulb go off and see them think like, I know what to do now. I have a new plan. I'm going to go in. I'm going to try something new for this child and this family. And I think that is so important about Hopebridge. We've talked about the team approach, and to be able to have you as a psychologist, our speech, our OT, our 360 outpatient team members, as well as ABA, all of us being able to put our heads together and have those light bulb moments for our families. It's not just one person making the decisions. We know the caregivers are driving what we're doing. And then we have a whole team of clinicians who are relying on each other to make the best decisions for these families. And I think that's a special approach that not everyone has the opportunity to experience. So there's lots of moments, but I think for me, just being involved in that kind of opportunity has been so special.